Well, another moment of peace and quiet while everybody's awake. That's when I film these videos because it's the only way I can be myself. But anyway, while music plays in the background, I will tell you my thoughts. Something Saifu Freddie said, specifically, also based on many other things he said generally. The point is that I had to choose from all the good points he had stated which one I would like to talk about preferentially. Yes, the reality is this. What is real will only last for a few seconds, terminating in serious injury due to what we were designed with, the instinct to live at any cost. Whereas those things that we compete with, no matter what we label them, are not real, because if we kill our opponent or competitor, there'll be no competitors left. So what we end up with is an unnecessary abuse of power and skill. Blood all over the place. Let's leave America for a moment. Go back to Rome. The competitions they had then. What we do here pale, and no top-ranking professional comes close. In their arena, you went in there to continue living. Unlike here, over there, in gladiator days, you died. That was it. That's real. If you want to improve your health, you work on things that construct endurance, sets the boundary for stopping further to improve your endurance, your lasting, and all the other qualities that are numerous, too numerous to mention. So what Freddie Lee said, undeniably so. The reasons he's identified for his believing the way he does, and where he sees the problem at, also undeniably so. Anyone can argue based on what they don't know or know. Sometimes the little we do know deceives us into thinking we know everything there is to know. But when it comes to reality and what is just a model of it, it's a waste of time to argue there. Because when let me put it this way, the shit hits the fan and you're standing in front of it because you advocated, it's all on you. And if after that you walk around gladly using all that fecal matter as badges and awards and ornaments, then you're a real stinky guy with really stinking thinking. Hey, I actually turned manure into something to grow flowers with, and that is the point I'm emphasizing. I like that. Well, I believe that what needs to be said is slowing being revealed, and it hasn't reached that saturation point yet where it changes the implicate order responsible for everyone that thinks that way. That is such a vast resource. We're only making a pebble amount of wave in that ocean, that unseen ocean, from where everyone derives their conceptual abilities, faculties, and skills. And even with such a grand resource, implicate order, the organ known as our brain and the mind arising from its interactions and constructual intricacies is still empty. If you think that whatever label you associate with has empowered you magically, equivalently to the implicate order, from where everything comes from, you are lost in that oceanic depths of the unknown. And whether you believe it or not, whether you accept it or not, you are one of those individuals to the contrary that asks this question. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one present to hear the sound, did the trees falling make that sound? And based on the fact that you are not present in the forest, you think it made no sound because you heard it. No, my friend, you're sorely mistaken. That's just partial, for your own benefit, to know whether you heard a sound or not. The tree makes the sound. Right now, in the great cosmos in which we reside, where we are infinitesimally, insignificantly small, with some potential of significance, all kinds of activities and sounds are taking place that defy human comprehension. But only it's in our five senses, the route the stimuli takes, that we know nothing of those things. So our defiance is to say, well, I do derive value from this label. I associate with this group. It's got to be really important. So I know what I need to know. This is the best. All else is crap. You have no idea what the highest human potential is. It is when you realize that the little you know that's quite impressive to you is not enough. You gotta keep on learning, and you can't think that any human construct, model, is great enough to encompass what it's pointing to. It cannot. All it's doing is pointing the way to what you were designed to be. So quit arguing about what race is better, what style is better, what mode is better, what place is better. Those are just matters of preference. In the first place, you have nothing that empowers you to receive anything anyone else can in the way it's given to them. So one thing better than another thing, if you think so, you've lost touch with where its most efficient applicability resides. And you have forgotten that you came into this world the same way everybody did, and you're going out the same way. So what you do between the beginning and the start, all vain. It did not do anything to change ultimately what you have no conceptualization that great unknown has in plan for you. It's bringing you in and it's taking you out. So just another clue as to why we have all the problems we have. Saifu Freddie Lee, you are doing an impeccable job in getting that truth across. More power to you, my friend. You take it easy. And all of you students as well. So I end, and I'm talking to you. So I end my friendly philosophical chat.